I think I want to start at the end and say God's design is, as Ephesians 1 says, to join all things in heaven and on earth together in the Messiah. Now, in the Messiah, that is in Jesus, heaven and earth come together. He is the heaven and earth person. And what he does in his life, in his inauguration of the kingdom, in his death and resurrection and ascension, is to make that now a cosmic reality. And the New Testament comes back again and again and says that something happened when Jesus died, as a result of which the world is a different place. Nobody realized until Easter Day, and it took them a while to realize even then, but that something happened. And this is very difficult for us to talk about because it's to do with there being dark forces in the world which we humans give power to by worshipping them, whether we call them gods or whether we just think of them as money and sex and power or whatever it is. And then they have power over us. We worship them, which is idolatrous. Our humanness fractures, which is sin, etc. How are we rescued from that? And here's the problem, that we in the West have tended to see the whole thing in terms of, have I behaved myself sufficiently or not? Right. Here is a moral standard. God wants me to obey it. Oh dear, I haven't. Then God's going to punish me. Oh, fortunately, somebody gets in the way and takes the rap on my behalf. And I want to say that's a very low-grade, almost pagan view of how a God might behave. And we get there because we have moralized our view of humanity. Morals matter enormously, but humans are more than moral-keeping machines. Humans are meant to be reflecting God's love into the world and reflecting the praises of creation back to the Creator. And it's very interesting that in the book of Revelation, it says that the blood of the Lamb is shed in the new Passover so that we might be the royal priesthood, the kingdom and priests, not so that we can heave a sigh of relief and go to heaven. In other words, it isn't about moralizing our vision of humans, it's about a vocation. And Jesus rescues us from all the things that get in the way of our being the genuine human beings we are supposed to be and can start to be now to practice ahead of the final new creation. So it's a little more complicated than we normally think.